race winner today from the Howard Racing Classic Group 1 Touring Car Championship in association with Dunlop, and the Auto Clint Post Historic Touring Car Championship in association with Dunlop, and that's David Howard. And David, well, congratulations. Great day's racing for you, but you had to work a lot harder in the second one.
I knew I'd have to work a lot harder in the second one, to be fair. Though Steve's very quick with the marble in the Post Historic list. Ultimately, I have got the legs, and if I don't go wrong, you can't give up to Steve, talking about the earlier race. Jim is a different animal. The car's got more torque. Our cars, we were comparing different parts of the circuit, different advantages. I'm pushing him into clearways, but he paddock hill bent, he's leading me. And there was the balance. I think I've got time in the car, and I think I was more aware, I think, than Jim when the last lap was coming up, and I knew that, because I tried various moves, very wide Capri chains, may I say. I tried that, and I knew when I thought, it's that, because my time was reading naught, there's nothing left. And I don't think Jim was quite aware, so I had to push him around clearways to use the grunt that my car's got to the line, and I think it was only about 3 inches, Jim, wasn't it?
It was an absolutely cracking race between the pair of you.
It was cracking in the cars as well, I think, Jim, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can well imagine. And I mean, talk to us a little bit about piloting the Jag around the Brands Indy circuit, because it's a fairly busy circuit, particularly in the car of that sort of brute force.
It's not wide enough for the car, really, but it's got a lot of go. It's got a good engine, it's got beer racing, and it's going very well. It is hard. I mean, you can outbrake yourself going into Druids, and there's not much room going around Druids. But coming down to it's all the way you take the bends. I knew Jim is taking the left-hand side going into Graham Hill, and there's nothing you can do about that. But I knew down the bottom straight I had more power. But of course Jim was coming in to kick me out. And then going up into clearways, I was pushing him the first bit, and then he was getting away the second bit. The cars have different handling characteristics, which is what makes it fun.
It was absolutely great to watch.
Oh yeah, no, it was great for both of us.
So congratulations, David Howard, a double win. We'll have a very quick word with Jim McLoughlin as well in a second. And well, Jim, congratulations and commiserations, because you led for about 8.5 minutes of the 20, but unfortunately not the 0.4, 45 thousandths per second, I think it was, that counted.
Yeah, there was. My pit crew was still putting out 1 lap to go, and I knew that although Dave will get alongside, I can outbrake him here and to paddock, and we're okay, and I'll make a big push for the last lap. And then I saw Dave coming around the outside, smiled at him, and I looked, and there was the flag. So I just had no answer to it. You know, he deserved it. He absolutely deserved it. It was a pleasure to race with him. It always is.
Well, it's cracking to see the big, brute touring cars like that battling around the Brands Indy circuit. It brought back a lot of memories from years gone by, but was just a cracking race in its own right, which is exactly what we want to see.
Absolutely, and no damage, nothing. We can trust each other. You know, we lean very, very near to each other. We know when to stop, when to get out, and it was the most enjoyable race this year for me, although I didn't win it.
And can we look forward to seeing you both at Rockingham in a fortnight's time?
Absolutely, yes, we'll be there.
1-0.
Excellent stuff. Okay, many thanks to Jim McLoughlin. Congratulations to David Howard on his double victory, to Jim on a valiant performance to be runner-up a little bit earlier on. So they, I think, are going to go off to find